Hey, traders. Welcome to episode 844 of the show. You could be doing anything, but you're here on a Wednesday. I appreciate it. There was a lot more euphoria going on yesterday, but that euphoria didn't really start until the last hour and a half of the day, which is around where we are now. Bitcoin has just been, kind of range bound today between 9,200 and 9,400. Once we see 9,400, just kind of reject it and sell off. But same with 9,200. Once you hit that, you have big bounces. And just the previous 4-hour candle we've had was a bullish engulfing. Can y'all hear me? Anyone? I think you can. 4-hour candle right here, like engulfing. But you can see 20 hours, it's going on 24 hours now of just pure consolidation after, this was the last candle of the day yesterday. And so since then, nothing, right? Haven't really attempted to break 94.61, which is, from the high to low, the 127 2-fib extension, which interestingly lines up perfectly with just support resistance. Looking back, look, you can see where we're just touching it right now. It's where the price action's right here in this little area. But we know major resistance, like historical resistance, is going to be like 9650 and 9800. But we know that the previous overhead resistance, in the correction that we were in, it's around 9550. And that's where I think we would go. Like, I understand that we haven't hit that yet, but that just, to me, it seems like something, even if we fail, I think we would test it in time. Hold on. Again, the consolidation on the 4-hour, this is not bearish. Not really. This is just saying, hey, man, sellers are trying all they can, but indecision, and it looks like you might be setting over higher prices again, even though that may not happen. You got to know that you're not really showing discernible bearish divergence on the 4-hour, daily, weekly, or monthly yet, so you're not really exhausted. But you could always come to back test 9,200, 9190, even though we did come down to 9218. And I don't know if there's just too much demand, we may never get down here to test it again. So I'm interested to see in the next 48, 49 minutes if there will be any kind of follow through price action from this previous bullish engulfing candle we just had. All right, man, earning reports. This is actually the busiest day of earnings season by far, where you had Facebook that got slaughtered after hours. They're down like 7%. Tesla's up like unreal. Earnings beat top to bottom, and guidance increased. That got as high as $660 after hours. PayPal didn't do too well. They missed, or no, I think they might have beat and they guided down a little bit, and they were down like 7%. They're only down like 3% or something right now after hours. Microsoft beat on earnings. It's up like $5, 2.5%, 3%. So a lot of stuff going on. Is it not cup with handle on 4-hour? Dude, it's more like we can try to, you don't have to draw a pattern to know it's bullish consolidation, but we can. We do 1 and 2 here, and then 3, and it's just like flag, and you just had a false breakout, it looks like, if you anchor that way. Right?
Bounty hunters. We don't need that scum.
Or you can just think of it like almost like a little range, a little bullish range. Alright, it's not a big deal. Let's see, what was that? Ollie Matar, thanks for the sub, dude. Welcome. Glad to have you. Bitcoin doing a whole bunch of nothing today, but nothing after a wonderful impulse candle on decent volume. Good volume. So eventually I think that we'll see 95.50 soon, but who knows how long the churn will go on. 3 CME gaps need to be filled. What are you talking about? 11,989 Jarek's TV? Because anytime someone talks about gap fills, they're just negative. They don't talk about the gap fills on the top side. So did you bring that up? Right angled, descending, broadening wedge. Do you mean? I don't know, man. This is a small. You can try to look at it like that. What do they all mean? They're just all bullish consolidation patterns. They draw the same conclusion. So you can call it whatever the F you want. That's why it's like, you know, I'll look at assets. I'll be like, you can call it an inverse head and shoulders if you want. I don't care, because it's like, it's a momentum shifting. It's just momentum shifting price action. So make of that what you will. But yeah, if you want to talk about, someone's like coupled handle, is this much of a handle? Whatever. You know, the small measured move of this pattern, like really conservative here. This would put us right where we want to be, right? I mean, this just a small measured move would put you at 96.80, which I think is near the top of the historical support resistance. Yeah. From way back. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Oh, it's 96.80. Sorry, not 88. 96.80. I don't know, man. That doesn't really break you above overhead historical support resistance at all. So, again, man, I'll tell you this. We've had some really nice trades on Bitcoin in 2020. We've gotten almost all the green. Almost all of it. And the weekly and monthly are the most telling things here. They're the best, man. I mean, this is what gave me confidence to not completely exit my position on that trade, because it's just like, we saw that, I mean, we talked about this before any of y'all were here. So, Crypto Vital, thanks for the follow on Twitch. We were about to go green on positive momentum, and we had broken above, you know, historical resistances 2 weeks ago, and we knew the history behind what happened. The correlation of price action between 8,500 and 9,500 was extremely high probability, if almost not certain, that it would hit that. Straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. This is the only time you didn't go straight up once you broke it to the next resistance, because you had increased in value, I think 150% at that point, and needed to cool off. And as soon as you did cool off for 1 week, complete seller rejection, bullish engulfing, and then you made it straight up to 9,500 and broke it. So there we are, man. 93.40. We have 44 minutes to go until the daily close. Let's see how strong Bitcoin can finish. While Asia is waking up, Americans are coming home from work, and Europeans are getting ready for bed, if not in bed already. We didn't get the subs for 21,900. No, dude, I think I'm at, I think I'm like 4 away. Let's see. Yeah, I'm 2 away, 2 subs away from 21,900, so hype in the chat for that. What? OG? Nah, dude. It's not Dave. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. So, dude, this is crazy, man. I don't know why I'm growing so much on Twitch. Picked up like 40, 50 followers yesterday. Crazy. Last image. I mean, again, coupled handle. Whatever. You can see what could happen, right? I mean, you have like a left. Look at the weekly. A left shoulder head. You know, you hit this area again, and you could be intra-week. We could get even higher. It'd be insane and pull back, and then this could create a neckline, and then we could sell off again all the way down to 78.48. And then on the weekly, we could see some very significant momentum shifting pattern. That's always a possibility. But you just gotta think here, if you're showing a break, hook, and go confirmation, I mean, in the way the weekly looks, where we just built our first positive histogram wick, there is always a chance. If the market participants perceive demand, if they see the breakout and they are playing it, and this is an A, B, C wave or something like that, then this could go much, much higher than just where we are now. You're not overbought. You're about to be getting into bullish territory. We make any more higher prices on Bitcoin than 9,400. Yeah, we'll be going to 60, which is very bullish. At one point, when we got done correcting, I mean, back, you get to 60, and you stay above 60, and you just keep getting overbought. 60 overbought, 60 overbought, 60 overbought, overbought, right? That's what could occur. Could be wonderful, man. Just think about Bitcoin so volatile, and think about eventually breaking above 11.6 and showing bearish divergence on the weekly, nearing the top. 20K. I mean, it's always possible, man. It sounds crazy right now, but this is serious. And like, I don't think I've been a market participant in crypto when I saw the monthly engulf like this, like really ever. I mean, this is the strongest bullish engulfing candle I've ever seen on Bitcoin, like as a participant. And you can see with on the monthly chat, we've got 2 days left. 2 days until this candle closes and a new monthly is born. And you're close to the highest high of the entire rally of this engulfing candle, which makes it extremely strong. And the last candle we got that was bullish engulfing was February of last year. So, interesting. 11 months. So, clear breakout on the monthly too, right? You know, I could have left the... Do you see it? And any way you look at it, you're breaking a supply line right now on the daily, the weekly, the monthly, whatever time scale you want. You're breaking out. Though it is not even confirmed yet. 2 more days, man. Positive momentum is back after one negative histogram wick. Wow. In the monthly, right? If any more follow through price action from where we are now, we'll be at 60. So the weekly and the monthly are right there on the cusp of bullish. Gotta love, man. So just an indecision candle, very weak selling. This is a good candle. I mean, I think this is a bullish candle. Yeah, it really is. So. No, I mean, confirmation doesn't really happen until you have these consecutive higher highs, higher lows. And, you know, you can have higher highs, higher lows running up to your previous overhead resistance, but until you break that, you're still in a downtrend. So technically right now, Bitcoin is in a downtrend, in a correction still. But great news is you just recently made a higher low and found support at a previous old historical support resistance. And you've rallied almost to the next one. So patiently waiting. It will be very interesting to see what would occur if Bitcoin ever broke above 95.67. We could see 9,800. Yeah, Tesla to the moon again, hit $660 after hours today. You pulled back. I think it's only like $650 now. Rest in peace, shorts. What happened, Anon? What are you talking about? Chatty out there. Am I even live now?
Hunters. We don't need that scum.
Hey, Chloe S. Thanks for the sub. Welcome. Glad to have you. Well, I gotta do something. Whew. Saving. And we're good. So yeah, I still owe 2 shots somehow. Hey, look, if we hit 9,500, I mean, I'm feeling kind of rough from yesterday. You know, y'all did me in, but if we hit 9,500, or I don't know, if we hit this resistance from October 27th, which is 95.50, while I'm streaming, I'll just take the shots back to back, just to get it over with. I hate having debt. Renee says 14K will run. Anything less of smoke? I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's true. But again, like, you can signify the uptrend occurring well before 14K. You can get in on it. What's up, JP? Either robot, either road, Janet. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Okay, so I guess we can move on to some of the other S coins. We can look at Ethereum, knock it out real quick. Been looking at this in log scale. That is just right at that 200-day moving average, and you can see how yesterday we closed at it, not above it, and now we're still not above it. Some indecision going on. And here, I mean, here it is, a high on price, slightly higher high on price with
bounty hunters. We don't need that scum.
Yes, with bounty hunters on the oscillators. What's up, Anthony Ingram? Thanks for the sub, dude. So, like, I don't know, if Bitcoin starts selling off, then this might end up showing really severe levels of bearish divergence. It just doesn't look.
Appreciate the drive, man. Good start to 2020.
Holy crap, man. What's up, Kevin, dude? Thanks for the 3s. Thanks for attacking my spaceship, dude. Hold on, to reset something. Dang, man. Some of these graphics just like freeze up randomly when I switch scenes. Thank you, dude. So, you know, Bitcoin's 95.50. Well, Ethereum has to deal with 191 to 200, and it hasn't broken that yet. And that's like the trend reversal area. If you break above that and hold above it, you could see higher prices. T-Ben Fits, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Really appreciate all these follows on Twitch. Gaining more followers on Twitch than YouTube, and I'm streaming on YouTube and I haven't streamed on Twitch in months. So, you get it? Downtrend till 200 or breaking 200. That's it. It's that simple. You did this like price action since December 18th, 2019. It's been almost identical price action to its respective trend lines as Bitcoin. It's the same thing with Litecoin, but this is all like reiterations. Here you are, same thing. Looks like almost identical. Instead of making a slightly higher high, you're making the same high. You know, from January 17th, and you are below your 200-day moving average, unlike Bitcoin, which is above. So no positive momentum yet. But you had 3 white soldiers, which is a bullish reversal pattern. 3 white soldiers right off of historical support resistance area. Not trying to climb, but again, nothing yet. It is yet to be seen the attempted rally from this pullback here. Not very strong. So kind of a sell wall there. But Bitcoin's got one kind of 2 at 9,400 right now. What's up, Genie? Shall you bring the pain? What do you mean, dude? What does that mean? Kind of scared. What's up, Prairie Dark? Foozy Rose. What? Alright, so that's Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum. I guess we can look at XRP, whatever. Still unable to break its previous high from January 18th, 19th. Right? It didn't have 3 right soldiers. It had a bullish engulfing candle, followed, indecision, another engulfing candle, but now more indecision, and still has not yet hit its second target of this falling wedge pattern. Only the first. Put 'em on. Dude, thank you for the $17.49 of Zcash, the crypto contribution. Very grateful, dude. Thank you, man. Hold on, we got some emo music going on. Didn't sign up for that. Wow. Can't remember, man. Was it? So vastly underperforming all of their assets, right? Where you've got Bitcoin that's been making higher highs, higher lows since December 18th. And, 31 cents, all right? We know if like Litecoin is $65. Was it $65? Hold on. Yes, if $65 is the overhead resistance for the trend reversal for Litecoin, $200 is the overall trend reversal area for Ethereum, and $95.50 is the overall trend reversal for Bitcoin. XRP's overall trend reversal area it has to break is 31 cents. You're so far away from that right now. You're not even close. At least all the others are just a few percentage points away. This one's underperforming this year. Pretty bad. Even though it has appreciated in value like 30% from the low point to high point. 40%, excuse me. Wow. I know Bitcoin Cash has been doing pretty well. Look at that in log scale too. You know, it's a high, sold off, attempting a rally, and you know, it's building positive momentum, but not much price action following through this previous breakout of $367. Very good news, I guess, is you're above all these overhead resistances, but you haven't back tested and held and ran again for real. Not much. I mean, the highest high for Bitcoin Cash was on the 18th, $404.76. You're at $384. So at least for Bitcoin, it broke its January 18th high at 9,196 or so. So altcoins kind of underperforming Bitcoin. I mean, the bigger ones that we're looking at. If you can not get exhausted, which is possible, definitely possible. I mean, it looks like, you know, you keep going higher, you get to $500, $40, $480, you'll still be showing some bearish divergence on the MACD. So there you go, man. Targets. First off, breaking 407, 450 is an overhead resistance from May 29th, 2019, and then the highest point is like 500 to 515. That's your Bitcoin Cash. And if you could ever break that, then 703 is the 1272 for extension. But there's resistance looking left, way back here, 568, 628. So there was a pullback, but it was pretty shallow, and now we're running again. That's it, man. Wow, 1775 for coffee. Wow, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, Uber Eats. Imagine trying to buy a coffee that costs $5.35 on the app, and then after all the service charges, it's $17.75. What? Who in their right mind would do that? How is that even viable? New era? Where's support resistance? Did you not see the stream? Are you not watching? Are you just listening? Or are you just not watching or listening? What I want to do is look at total real quick. Total market cap. What is it at now? So from the high point to low point, you're at a 50. Oh, this is log scale. So 38% retrace. Kind of where Bitcoin is. Okay, this one right there, man. So what is it? $250 billion market cap, which is off the average we've had for the past, I don't know, year or 2 years. It's 200 billion market cap. So 3 white soldiers, it's almost like Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is the majority of the crypto market cap. I think it's at 67% right now. So yeah, it should follow. It looks almost identical to Bitcoin, doesn't it? In every way. I guess except here, where altcoins helped rally this total to the same high, pretty much, as the high from the 27th of October 2019. So it's like cup with handle, man. Now you're breaking to the upside, but not much follow through price action yet. You haven't broken the resistance. If you break 250, you probably will see 277, just based on this chart here. And yeah, you know, breakout, whatever. We could draw trend lines. It's just the total market cap. Yeah, you're above the 200-day moving average. Good news. Because normally when you break above the 200-day moving average, resoundingly, look what happens after. So this is good news, man. Look what we did. Last time we struggled to break it and failed. Even here we struggled to break the 200-day moving average, pull back before now running to the upside. Not bad, man. Lynn, I don't know, man. It did. Like, you just got to think about it almost is the Bitcoin chart. Bullish Gartley was down here. It played out brilliantly. Ascending triangle too. Like higher lows with a sell wall right here at 131 billion. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and most altcoins kind of follow Bitcoin, so it makes sense, even if they are a percentage of the total market cap. Icon's up 13%. What's this crap doing, man? We got the 4 hour. I've always had like a downtrend on this, and then we broke out. We had been broken out. Now look at that. Jeez. So the good news on ICX is, you know, you were in this range for so long, and you fell below it. You fell below this ice line. You back tested it, rejected it, rejected it, rejected it. How many times you rejected it when it was once support, then became resistance, and then you started selling off harder. But then, you know, of course, some divergence appeared. You know, you got it on all the altcoins, man. So, yep, some resistance right here at 22 cents. Just some previous highs. But, you know, and look, resistance, support, all the support here. Yeah, so this, you might struggle here, but if you can break that, there's a very decent chance you could see 30 cents, 29.7 cents. But again, man, it's just, this isn't gonna perform unless Bitcoin stays bullish, man. You know that, right? If Bitcoin just starts going bearish, this thing's gonna make a lower high than these highs and just dump again. So, but yeah, great stuff that it's up. Oops. Wow, my bad, chat. 21 cents. Anyone say anything about that? No one told me about it. Yeah, dude. Thanks so much, everyone. Last night or yesterday on the stream, we had 1,380 likes. You hear that? Over 1,000. I mean, 1.3K. And that's all on y'all, and I really do appreciate that. Really appreciate it, man. Thanks for the nearly 700 people here. Thanks for the 209 likes. 20 dislikes. Get wrecked, dude. Y'all mad. Y'all real mad. Monero got rejected. So 3.5% today. Nice, still going. Look at that, fourth day in a row, but still, right? It's like Ethereum and Litecoin, where it hasn't actually broken above those January, mid-January levels. But we know we're approaching that common retrace area anyway, between $73 and $91. That Fibonacci has not changed since we broke out. And look at the volume involved on the breakout, some of the highest levels since the Great FOMO of 2017. Do think if Bitcoin can stay bullish, we should see $82 and eventually maybe, if we're lucky, $91.34. But between, you know, those two fib nodes, you've got some resistance back here from August 2018.
Hey, thanks for all that you do, Mitch. Double bottom on BFF with bullish divergence on the daily and hidden on the 4 hour. Also, how would you determine a time for entry on a reversal of MTI? Thanks.
What's up, Heath, man? I don't know, man. Like, this is one where, yeah, sure, it's sitting at an 886. Yeah, divergence is continuing. But where's the volatile price action? Anytime you pump, you just dump. So, you'd already broken critical supports. And you're just hanging on to one right now, back from February 2018, March 2018, November 2018. I mean, the pattern that was supposed to be a textbook Gartley failed, and you're now at the lower. You haven't even hit the 886 actually, but now you're exceeding a 1618 fib extension. Gross. So, yeah, it's just like down here you've got no negative momentum. You'd think that there's still, it's low risk, high reward opportunity still, but again, how long are you going to wait for it before it plays out, you know? And how much you're going to lose waiting for it to play out. So, you know, again, the 886 is 468. Are you okay with losing, like, I don't know, 20% more of your value before getting to the actual 886? Where right now you're in between a 170% retrace in the 886. So yeah, continually showing higher lows on the RSI with about the same lows on price. So that's somewhat divergence, yeah. I guess the good news is you still have like an overall bullish trend. So you're trying to play a bullish pattern and an overall bullish trend, which is good. Helps your chances. See what else you said. However, it targets this thing when it decides, if it does, break to the upside and really start playing out between $10 and $13. And what are you asking about here? That's terrible, man. Terrible performance. I mean, you hit a major resistance that we've had charted, plotted, 276. You couldn't make it, man. You never made it to the 50% retrace. Go figure. It has something to do with XRP, right? Underperforms. Wow. Where'd my music go, man? It's quiet in space. An entry on MGI for a reversal. We had the entry for the reversal, and it played out and has underperformed. Right? I gave you an entry right here at like $2 or something. I don't even remember what it was. It was like $2.18.
Thanks, Mitch.
Thanks, Redfish, for the $4.20. Much love, man. So, you get it, man? I don't know. Like, what do you want me to do here? It was supposed to go to... This was the target, not this. So, it's just failed. And the macro kind of screws you. But now the macro is starting to recover a little bit. And now there's no more signals, right? You're about to go negative on your momentum. And... probably a good idea would be to move that stop loss up to at least entry or right around 204 or something, because I know it was a little bit lower than that. You just want a higher low here. And at any point, you want to be seeing a Japanese candlestick that presents a higher low than this low to at least show accumulation. And more people own the asset than before. So you hit the same area, there is no accumulation, which is not a good sign, right? It means we very well could dump through this eventually and go to lower prices. That happens. What's up, Anon? Pin? Pin National Gaming? What? Oh. Well, I don't know the last time we looked at this, but bump and run reversal occurred. It occurred December 9th, 2019. So there you have it, man. This is bump and runs. This is what happens. Exactly. Or look, you had a nice line here. Bounced off of it, bounced. You sprung, even back tested the spring, August 28th. Rallied, another higher low. Accumulation, and a big rally. And now again, major breakout. Supply line was broken, chat. So now what we've done today, you think you gapped up. It wasn't even earnings. I'm not so sure exactly what it was. It's casinos, but it blew up today. And so it's hit what? The golden retrace, which is a profit-taking level. I mean, that is a potential reversal area. You broke above it intraday, but you closed below it. So if you were able to break above the 618 and this rally was to continue, I think a decent target in time, it very well could happen as a gap fill at 32.75, which is confluent with the 78% retrace, 32.59. So gap fill right there. Could very well fill at some point if this is to continue on. I'm sure you probably got some golden cross recently. Yeah, golden cross occurred in November. Even before the breakout. How about that? I'm sure the Gaussian channel green as F. Oh yeah, look when the Gaussian channel went green. You could have taken an entry September 19th, even on the way down, and just held. Look where you'd be now. Pretty cool, man. What's the thing to take from it? You have a kind of overall bullish trend. You definitely have an overall bullish trend, and you went through a major correction. I mean, think about from the major low point to your high point up here. Retraced 78% of the way. Like literally touched it over and over and over again. Just lines up with the ice line perfectly. So deep retrace, areas of value. People saw it, and look at all the effing divergence that was going on too, man. Look at this, all these lows, lower lows, lowest lows, right? Look at that, man. That's insane looking. Looks gorgeous, though. There you go, man. Know how to signify divergence, and it's like an Eve, or an Adam and Eve double bottom in a way, too. Probably good on the weekly that way. All right, 32.75 gap fill. Very well could see yourselves there. This is PM Ray 23 Mark D. I think my link for Twitch is in the description below if you want to follow me over there. I think I'm going to start doing my Thursday night Patreon streams on Twitch now every week. Just why not? No one watches really anyway, so it's like might as well just start trying to build my Twitch more slowly but surely. Yeah, thanks for the 666 people watching, man. Glad y'all are here. You know, we're just looking at different things now. If you want me to circle back around to Bitcoin, we have about 15 minutes until the close. I'm sure most people here are concerned or curious and wondering what's going on. It's just stuck between 9,200 and 9,400 right now, range bound for 24 hours now. And on the daily, you just finished up a beautiful, beautiful 3 white soldiers pattern. And now indecision after the reversal, the 3 Japanese candlestick reversal pattern was confirmed. And if you know anything about price action, indecision candle like this is not bad. It's not a bad thing. Bulls are still in control of the asset based on the price action intraday today. So building positive Momo. Not sure when it's going to end, right? If we start showing weakness right now and start really selling off and you start losing your positive momentum, then you can start saying, hey, you're getting mature bearish divergence.
We don't need that scum.
On the daily. What's up, Leonard? Thanks for the sub, dude. Welcome. Glad to have you. Lee Wallace thanks to follow on Twitch. Much love, dude. Bearish scenario is if you can't hold this, then you'll test 8,900 again. You can't hold that, you'll come down to 83 to 8,400 again. Can't break 83, 8,400, you're going to come right back down, I think, to 7,800. If you don't break 7,800, then you'll probably see 6,800 again. There's your bearish targets. No, it's 3 white soldiers, Stephen Kahn. What's up, Crypto Legend? Yeah, EOS. Yeah, I forgot, man. Talking about it. It's down 1% today. It's just doing what Bitcoin's doing. The thing about EOS, you know, if all these assets, like Bitcoin's $95.50, Litecoin's $65, Ethereum's $200, these are overhead resistances that if we could break and hold above them and run again, that would be what we need for to be able to say that there's an overall trend reversal in the market. EOS's, I think, is 420, and we're 20 cents away from that. So. And I think if Bitcoin was to be able to break 95.50, then EOS will probably break 420. Litecoin would probably break 65, and Ethereum would probably get up to 200, if not break it. Yeah, Coach K, probably. What's up, Danielle, coming in from Germany? It's late over there. What is it, Lammy? What'd you say? Lack of Twitch followers tonight? Can you watch Twitch on your Android TV? Is there? Yeah, there's a Twitch app for sure. 100%. Go greed. What is it? Bleed green? I don't know, man. We can bleed however we want. Probably red, right? So again, you know, people trying to make sense of the consolidation that's been going on the past 24 hours. You could just look at it like a range, a bullish range, right? In the 60 minutes, you know, where was it? We had a bearish range. I'm trying to remember where the bearish range was. Oh yeah, the bearish range was like, I can't even remember anymore. Oh yeah, this was the bearish range. We're at a bearish range. We broke out, and then we sold off and almost hit the measured move perfectly before rallying, and then the higher low accumulation was identified, and that was the trade setup on a Saturday night. We've been running ever since. Running, consolidating, running, consolidating. Let me make that visible. What's up, Midnight Welder? Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Thank you, dude. Yeah, it's like, unfortunately, you know, when you don't have that much data on the daily, or we have to look at insignificant timescales because that's like really what's happening. I mean, look, isn't it easy to see that it's just a range? And if you broke the range, then the measured move, the target of the consolidation, again, would be 96.50 or so. It's not that weird, man. Not weird at all. I think blood is blue till oxygen hits it or something. I don't know. You know, probably. Dead in the chat. So many lurkers, man. It's like there's 672 people watching, 668 people are lurking. Wow, still, you know how many followers I've gotten on Twitch? I can't even get 2 followers on YouTube. Be like, I just don't even understand, man. I just should quit YouTube and go to Twitch. Oh my God. Bitcoin's almost $10,000. YouTube has literally destroyed every content creator in terms of growth. Like, it's impossible now. They changed the algorithms and just they cater to huge, mega multimedia corporations now. They're just trying to turn YouTube into literal cable television again. It's just like, why? It's like, why YouTube has been successful. Like, look at that, dude. Malacanes, thanks for the follow on Twitch, dude. Stefan, dude, are you high?
Bounty.
I literally answered your question for you, dude.
Scum.
Gordon Jackson, thanks for the sub on YouTube. Wow, thank you, dude. Everyone listening to that Tesla earnings call, is it moved? I can't have everything open on this PC like my other one because it's like a sweet man.
Whiskey on me, I salute you.
Thank you, sweet man. Salute you too. Thank you for the nearly $20 of Cardano. What? I don't think I've gotten a Cardano contribution in a while. Thank you, man. Holy crap. No, that's not Cardano. I don't know why. It's the font's too big on this one. That's actually DAI, which is a stablecoin. Thank you for the stablecoin, Swede man. Wow. That is why your veins are blue. Taking oxygenated blood back to the lungs and arteries pump red blood back to into the system. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense, dude. Sorry. They also cater to those free crypto airdrops. Yeah, they do, dude. Yeah, clickbait. They love clickbait. But anyone trying to be reasonable in analysis, no. Why would they push that? Yeah, it's not Cardano. All CNN YouTube channel. Of course, doodle 2 times. But we know it. I mean, it's like the CEO of YouTube. She has done that. It's all about profits and making money. I stay sideways. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Wow, what an appropriate name for the past 24 hours for Bitcoin right now. Let me turn the stars off so you can. Sorry about that. I've had that on. I know it can be distracting. D-Perch, thanks for the follow on Twitch, man. Thank you, dude. Okay, chat. Twitch is trying to get me. They're beckoning me. They're like, just stream on our platform, man. Screw YouTube. So I think bearish target's 91.53. Oh, I think that it's there. I answered, Stefan. I answered literally every single one all the way down to like 7,800. So, oh, D-Perch, man, thanks for the sub on Twitch, Twitch Prime sub, and I Stay Sideways. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Holy crap, man! You know that's an amenity I can't even get on YouTube until 30,000 subs, man. Thanks for that, y'all. The support of the channel. What do you mean, what am I like? If you cut your vein in space, would you bleed blue? I don't know, man. We're out here, so I could give it a shot if y'all want me to. But I don't think I will. So we got 7 minutes, chat. Just running out the clock till the daily candle close. That's kind of why we're here. So here we are, getting close to falling below 9, you know, showing some a little bit of weakness going into the close here, right? But we know the lowest low of, you know, the day is 9,218 or something. Here it is. That bullish engulfing candle is being completely wiped out right now. As you continue to fall, you're about to bearishly engulf the engulfing candle. So it looks like buyers are getting completely rejected right now as it stands. Complete rejection. What a fake out. What a scrub out. Oh, thanks for the 300 likes. Y'all are amazing. Really, really appreciate that. Dude, I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of fake news on blood being blue or red. I don't know, dude. It's like, I'm surprised there's not like a... If there's a flat earth world, why is there not a blood is blue? No, it's not. Conspiracy theory. 5 minutes, chat. Just 5. That's it. Trader 95. There's trade setups and there's just like almost unlimited education, and that's like really the value. I mean, many patrons have even said they've signed up for trading services and, you know, trying to learn, and they've spent thousands on those other people. And in my Patreon and really me being live, I give more education than they do for free. But again, like what we do in the Patreon is we clip the free education I give on stream, because not everyone can watch 2-hour, 4-hour live streams every day where I do give those education segments. So that's really where the value is. And there's, you know, Discord exclusivity, Patreon chat where I'm posting like charts all the time, just unofficial setups, just all kinds of stuff. We can discuss ideas. It's nice. Thanks, Mr. Tausus. Much love. 4 minutes, chat. Below 9,300, but not at the lowest low of the day, but just range bound.
Bounty hunters. We don't need that scum.
What's up, Donnie Hill? Thanks for the sub, man, on YouTube. Holy crap. Oh, it looks like we did it, chat. We broke 21,000 out, so less than 100 subs until 22K. I can't even believe we're even getting somewhat close, you know. Thank you, sir, for the follow on Twitch. I really appreciate it. Got close to debating me, man, but never. I'll never say it, dude. Dude, I don't know, man. Twitch info is in the description below, I believe. Maybe not. Let me see. Yeah. Just go to, in my description, my YouTube description, you can see the Twitch. Just click on that. It'll take you there. Thanks, Joey, man. But yeah, I mean, you don't want to call something shilling if it's like a good thing that you're pushing, because shilling is not just connotatively a bad pejorative. It is also, the denotation is also negative pejorative. So, you know, it's okay. I advocate for Patreon the 1st through the 7th of the month, and then I just chill out on it. What's up, FFNat12? Because the billing is on the 1st. So like, if you do want to join this Patreon, where I know you'll get tons of value out of it, and you'll be able to follow along better with the technical analysis I provide for free on stream. Awkward Pint Glass, thanks to follow on Twitch. Dude, I'm blowing up on Twitch, man. I'm not even streaming there. No, absolutely not, Coiner. No. Yeah, almost pre-crypto workout, but I mean, whatever. CB4, what is it? Thank you, numbers and letters, for the follow on Twitch. Holy crap. Thank you all, really. You had a long for 92.25. It dropped to 92.26 and bounced. Yeah, well, you're just 92.25. For what reason? Was it some sort of, I don't know. Because it seems like the only time that happened was this was what created the range, what you're talking about, that low. So here we are, man. Showing weakness going into the close. 1 minute ago, your 4 hours at its lowest point. It's not really good price action, is it, to close? So look on the 8s. We'll see. Let's see if the sellers can completely engulf the bullish engulfing candle. Will it be completely rejected? And you know, like, just because it's a bullish consolidation pattern doesn't mean it can't break out bearishly and has respect to target of 9,008. Just say 9,000. So if this thing does take a turn for the worse, always go to 9K. That would probably be the target if you broke 9,200. No, I used to do. Why do you think I have over 1,000 followers on Twitch? I used to do Restream, which is the platform you use to stream on multiple platforms. But I don't know, man. I don't like it really at all. It makes everything laggy. The chat above is too laggy. It's already kind of 20 seconds behind, but if you use Restream, it makes it like 40 seconds behind, and it just doesn't even make sense. When I do something, you can't see the reactions in real time, even on the, you know, the replay. Because it's like, I'll do something, and then you'll see all the reactions 40 seconds later plus. All right, so you didn't completely reject the bullish engulfing candle, but dang, dude, sold off a lot. Hey, Voodoo, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Oh my God, man. It is a new day, chat. A new day. Jesus chimes for that, I guess. We can. Sure. New day is upon us. So let's take a gander. You're now not overbought on the 4 hour, right? As we were just like, you know, this is class C bearish divergence. Not really strong, doesn't signify impending price action versus the downside, but it's good. Oh, sorry. You're resetting your RSI right now back to 65. You're perfect. You're bullish. You're not bearish right now, or neutral. So the selling continues, right? With the weakness going into the close. Soon, it looks like you very well could see 92.25 again. What's up, Redfish? Thanks for making it over to Twitch. Very simple. I guess we go 60-minute. We want. Here's your 60-minute. More candles. Remember the demand line. You're soon approaching this old demand line that started back in January 26th. It was like old 3 days ago, this uptrend. Still holding on. Be very interesting. So will we rise or will we fall? You know, will we hit 9,000 or will we hit 9650? Seems very possible one of the targets is going to get hit once this breaks out. Next stop's 9,800. No, not necessarily. Just because something looks good doesn't mean it doesn't have downside potential too. Nothing is certain on these markets, even though it's been extremely bullish. These demand lines can be broken, and then you can sell off and correct, and then maybe run again. What's up, Bryce, man? Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Holy crap, dude. We're going viral on a platform we're not even streaming on right now. Oh, man. It's great. Thanks for the 710 people here. And not as much euphoria as yesterday. Oh, my God, dude. I'm sorry. I got to get used to that. Keeping my eye on this screen, too. Well, we can do it like this. It's like, so we could see 9,800, or we could see 9,000 right here. Dude, I don't understand why y'all are trying to monopolize and troll with XRP talk. I mean, are we really gonna have to like ban XRP from discussion because it's making people lose their minds? People are literally going crazy. Become 90 for life? Oh, I thought you already followed me on Twitch, dude. Thank you, man. Good to see you over there. But I mean, like, yeah, like tomorrow night when I'm streaming, if you don't want to miss my live stream, you should just go over and follow me on Twitch anyway, because I will not be streaming on YouTube tomorrow night. Yeah, there is less lag. They have better servers, Wilton. Dang, Lee Qualls, man, thanks for the is that Twitch Prime? Yeah, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, dudes. Wow, y'all are amazing. Mr. Jar, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Holy crap, dude. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even there, and I feel more valued on Twitch than YouTube. Jeez. Thomas Fitzgerald, what are you talking about? Impending price action. Go on. So back over 9,300. Again, you know, I don't really know where you hit 92.23, and maybe there was just overwhelming demand. You thought maybe we'd come down to like 91.50 or something to test that. We haven't done that yet. I guess I can do this so it makes it clearer for you, because you can't really see where these targets are. It's like 96.50 or 9,008. Hey, someday, man. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate it, dude. Alright, does this give a clear picture? 9,008 or 96.52. So climbing. I mean, you would think, right? You would really think, based on the monthly and the weekly and the daily, that there's a higher probability we would break out bullishly, especially based on like what is the pattern, right? It is a bullish rectangle, not a bearish rectangle, because the impulse was up, not down. And you remember, this is what we called a bearish rectangle because the impulse was down. Right, bearish rectangle. Look how it had like rejected once and then rejected twice, and then look, went down and then broke down and then almost hit the measure move. It was off by like $25-30. It was beautiful, man. Man, I wish I could. Well, I guess we can just go back to the chart screen, dude. All right, do y'all want to do that? Go back to the chart screen. Hold on, I'm picking something up on the radar, man. What the heck? You kidding me, dude? What the heck is going on, man? Jeez, dudes. My God, man. Lock on. We got a piece of them, just didn't get all of them. All right, chat. It'll be okay. More stuff coming too. Man, that's so cool though, Wayne Batson, if you're watching. What you just posted, or you posted a little while ago when the stream started. Oh, that'd be amazing, dudes. Oh my God. Most realistic price target right now is pictured on your screen. The red and the green. 9,008 or 96.52, depending on which way the range decides to go. You can't see the bottom. Yeah, I mean, of my screen on your TV. What do you mean? I mean, it's gonna be a little hidden. It's not supposed to be like completely visible, but I guess we can go back to, you know. Here we go. Make that teal, because you have the white demand line. Let me, taking some of those off. Okay, man. So still just selling off in the range. Trader 1968, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Wow, thanks, man. Drew Martin, you were about to check out. Yeah, man. What's up? Off to the ether. Good to see you, man. Much love. On Twitch. Dude, Mark, I told you, man, it's like the link is in the description below. Just search for that right there. I'll try to change my name over there to just Mitch Ray again. I don't even know if I can do that. It's just an old Twitch account. Those angry people looking for Han. Yeah, dude. We're gonna put a bounty out on his head. Seriously. Thanks for the 700 people here. Thanks for the 339 likes. Y'all amazing. All the, subs and follows and all that, man. That's how you do support the channel. Okay, so we've been live now for 1 hour and 7 minutes. Regen close to the gap fill. Is that true? All right, Bitcoin. Sorry, dude. Just more consolidation. What do you want? Are you scared, dude? Are you scared? Big bearish engulfing cancel today. Be careful. This thing could just keep selling off, right? Yeah, fill the gap. I think yesterday. But you're saying this gap. This is the next gap to fill. 311. So this thing sells off again. For real. Then you could see right there, 310. The run happened, man. If you were trading, look, 618 was the profit taking level, right? You'd think. Pigeon Kid, what's up, dude? Thanks for this, the follow on Twitch. Really appreciate it, man. Oh yeah, so that's it, man. Yeah, gap here, but there is no gap up here now, right? What's up, Peggy? Thanks for the follow on Twitch. So that might be. Look, I know you're oversold, but there's no divergence, no impending price action reversal yet, is there? What's a ban? KZ92, thanks for follow, dude. Welcome. Alright, so someone's asking about gap fills and where are they? Hey, Mark D made it, man. Thanks, dude. Really appreciate it. It's like 94.05 right now, which is probably, it's just delayed, so it's probably a little lower. But you've got gaps to fill on the CME charts. One kind of like right here at 8,500, and then there's one at 76.25. There's like another one at 9,070, but at the same time, there's also another gap up at 11,940 that the gap people will never tell you about. They'll just say, no, it's only the ones on the bottom. Sorry. So don't forget that. I mean, I guess I can plot them. Doesn't matter. Yeah, so 9,000. Oh, there you go. Like 9,075. Well, I mean, if we broke out of that rectangle, the bullish rectangle to the downside, 9,008 is the target. So that could make sense if we fill that gap. Why even bring up XRP, dude? Like, oh my god, man. Demand is high for Bitcoin? For what, dude? And it's like, why is the demand high? What is it that's driving Bitcoin to the upside? So, Spandex Buddha, that's an image. Make sure to follow. Don't know if I want to see that. Yes, the twitching's happening, man. Johnny Baco, thanks for following on Twitch. Let's go, man. Let's freaking go. Do y'all want to see what it looks like? Stream Elements shows my YouTube followers too, subs, but this is Stream Labs that shows my Twitch follows and subs. Look at this, man. That's like all that. That's all just happened in the past 20 minutes. Thank y'all. Really appreciate the support over there. Or I feel temptation to go there every single day, man. Eggs ZACL3 is a call. Thanks for the follow, man. Really appreciate it. Let's take a look at Ethereum Classic. Sub Driven Matt. Thanks, man. Jeez. Ethereum Classic, you know, just continuing to rally, is looking like it might be forming that, you know, the higher high, the bearish divergence. So Dr. GSXR, man, thanks, dude, for the follow. You hit the 1414 for a big, look, the first time you hit the 1272 and pull back, now you hit the 1414 and you pull back. You did not close above it, and if you were to break it, the next target after that is 1376. And man, there's definitely a little bit of resistance. They're not even major overhead resistances though. It's like there's one at like 1419. Right there, right above it's 1445, and then up here, major resistance 1868. Oh, that would be wild, man. But just remember what made Ethereum Classic so strong was the weekly. You gotta zoom out on these assets that have been beaten down for like 2+ years and just see what they look like. And it was just so strong. Class B bullish divergence on a double bottom. 52-week large potential double bottom. Hey Nathan B, what's up? Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Oh yeah, no BC, I'm not going. I wish, you know, it's so easy to just watch them on YouTube live. It's great quality, so good. Gonna be hard to scroll past the thoughts tomorrow. Yeah, dude, you'll have to be literally following me to be able to find me. That's the way it's gonna go. Yeah, Master Drummer, and that's just because my name's weird. I just gotta change it to my real name. What's up, Niji89? Thank you, dude. Dude, what is it even at now? That's crazy, man. Let's see. Feel like a streamer, dude. Dang, dude, over 1,300 followers now. Really appreciate that. I mean, that's dropping the bucket. Peggy Kent, thanks for the sub. The tier 1 sub, thank you. Wow. So you've got this one like Ethereum Classic, but then you've got ones that look similar that have not taken off yet, like Monero, perfect example. Look at this, dude. Sub Stunt Mouse, thank you, dude. Do you see it? This is, say this is Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic went up to, from its high to low, it hit $152 if it was Ethereum Classic. So bullishly engulfing on the weekly. You really break hooking going like Bitcoin a little bit. It's off, I don't know, support resistance from Christmas Eve 2018. Break hook and going. No surprise though, it's like Bitcoin. Wow. Another one was like Tron to the US dollar. Tether. What's up, Gumby? Thanks for the follow, dude. Much love, y'all. So this one was, dude, this is beautiful. It was even better. And we took a long on it with Patreon, like unofficial setup. I posted the idea on it. But it was like a weekly double bottom. But then the second bottom was a double bottom in itself. And so you had like divergence, Class B divergence like Ethereum Classic. But then you had like this tail end RSI divergence from the high and the same high. What's up, Phoenix Heart? Thanks for following on Twitch, man. Really appreciate it, dude. So obviously a good amount of pullback this week already, and that has to do with Bitcoin. This thing's down 2% on the new day. It's only been open for 17 minutes now. What's up, Georgia Crypto? Time to chug. I know I owe 2 shots, but you know, it's like normally want to maybe reserve those for when the market's doing stuff and people are hyped up. Hyperdimensional 01, thanks for following on Twitch. Much love, dude. Gonna be a video game streamer, Mobius? Oh no, dude. No, absolutely not. Just it's like just a more, it's like a more viable like streaming platform. YouTube just time and time again proved they don't really care about live streamers, even though they're now shifting. They're doing things like just 2 weeks ago, Activision and Google teamed up, and now like all like major Activision Blizzard events will be streamed on YouTube exclusively, not Twitch. So, but I don't know really what that does for someone like me. Right? Hey, Monster Drummer, you made it, man. Thank you, dude. Dude, Wayne, I seriously can't wait for that stuff, dude. Sorry, just reading something. What's up, Bladen? Thanks for the follow, dude. Stream broken? Is the chat broken? No message, not one chat engagement in 2 minutes. What was that? Thanks, Ringer67 for the follow on Twitch. It's about ICX. Let's look at ICX in the weekly. It's like lower low double bottom. Look at this. Almost through White Soldiers. Not quite. The good news is like you broke, you know, a couple of days ago, ICX was just stuck at 18 cents and now it's breaking it. Very good. I mean, no major weekly resistance on ICX till like 29.6 cents. So Bitcoin rally really does something, man. Like these altcoins could run to these next big levels. You feel bad for people who bought IOTA above 30 cents? I mean, why don't you feel bad for everyone right now that is a XRP investor, Pablo? You should feel bad for them too, because guess what? XRP is below 30 cents. What's up, Ben? Thanks for the follow on Twitch, dude. Jeez, y'all are freaking incredible. Don't even know how this is happening. Wow. Ethereum double top. I mean, yeah, dude, again, like, Ethereum and Litecoin don't look that strong. They're starting to. Oh, God, XRP, what's up, dude? Thanks for the follow on Twitch. So what are we going to do to Ethereum? Yeah, starting, like, this is, like, why you don't, we need follow-through now. We do not really need to fail here. I get it, though. But this is the idea where, look, this asset, if Bitcoin can just consolidate bullishly, not really dump and sell off to lower lows, like, and stay strong. I mean, maybe we see 163 again for a back test. All right, maybe we see that, and before we make a higher low, and then if you get a higher low, that could be the ascending triangle, right? This is like the idea I had yesterday before Bitcoin broke out, where it's just like, this is Jake Crypto, thanks for following Twitch, dude. Holy crap. So it's like, right, if you could sell off and then back test here, you can make a higher low, accumulation, the sell wall, and that's a bullish continuation pattern that could yield you, you know, around $200 or maybe even above. So hasn't happened yet, but you're starting to sell off a little bit. And look, this is what's concerning on Ethereum and Litecoin. Here it is, what I was talking about. If you start showing weakness now and you don't just break through or above that resistance you just had January 17th, now all of a sudden it's already starting to mature as bearish divergence, which is class A bearish divergence. That does signify impending price action reversal to the downside. This was a slightly higher high than this high, and you rejected the 200-day moving average. So, and even look, that's what I'm talking about. High on price, slightly higher high on price, lower levels relative strength. Uh-oh. Really? Pathetic. What are you doing, Ethereum? Stop being a scrub. But that's okay, right? If say you get bearish divergence and it plays out where you only go down to 163 and bounce and make a higher low, that's stupendous, man. That's like show it. Wow, that was it. That's all you had. That's all the sellers had was that on this. This is extreme in bearish conditions. This is this can devastate the price, like where it can dump so freaking hard, man. Let's see. there's any like good examples. Like the dumping, man. Not so much. I mean, it's like a high on price, a higher high on price. Look, you had like bearish divergence here. I mean, look what it turned into. Just devastation. So bearish divergence and bearish trends tend to outperform, or bearish divergence and bullish trends underperforms. And that's why you would sell off, but it would be barely anything. It would just be a higher low. So you don't want it, man. You don't want this to really mature. There's lots of time left on the daily. Bitcoin could reverse and then break out. Who knows? While we're sleeping or doing something else in the next 16 hours. Okay, but you get it, man. The idea of what could be occurring here. Just maybe, look, the impulse up. You've held support and you're going to maybe try to consolidate more for higher prices. In time, you got to be patient, though. Spaz is certainly not the Twitch killer. I've never even heard about it until right now, and that's really bad. Go see slight divergence on the 4-hour on Bitcoin or Ethereum or what, dude? Dang, just say the ticker when you ask questions. It just makes it easier on me. So this is it, man. Like, this hasn't started really maturing yet, right? You're still at your highest level. I mean, like what you would want here in this situation is you'd want to see more positive price action, which would yield you higher positive histogram wicks, where this could keep building and we could keep making higher highs. It's just not really happening yet, and that's okay. Give it time, man. So here it is. You just hit the bottom of the range. Right, 92.20, 92.18. You've hit it and you bounced off of it, but not by much. Negative momentum is building. Your RSI is now at 46. We did, in fact, on the 60-minute have a lower high distribution than the previous high. You see it? Traders set it up. That is somewhat bearish. So again, if you break this, I know there's going to be a test of 9,200 to 9,150, but again, a measured move of the range you've developed would be at 9,008, or just right around 9,000. What's up, your boy Huss? Yeah, I did orange juice. Tapped it. Holding, but for how long? How long will we wait? Trying to let you see the demand line, which we haven't even touched yet. What's up, Jenna FXX? Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Good to have you. Yeah, I don't know. It's suspicious. I don't know, man. It's like that, dude. Look. What's up, Jake OP? Thanks for the follow on Twitch, man. Holy crap. Let's go, dude. Pump it. Pump these Twitch followers. Holy crap. Just leave it up there. While we look at Bitcoin, 92.38 at the bottom of the range, but not bouncing at all, where we just painted on the 60-minute a slightly lower high than the previous high, which is a form of distribution. What's up, Jenna FX? You made it on YouTube too. Thank you. Really appreciate it. You into Forex? Hype. What indicators would I use to time a bounce off this drop? I don't time anything ever. I don't scalp. So again, this pattern, this bullish rectangle could go bearish. We have targets for it. Twitch has its issues, but as a whole, it's good for the streaming community. It certainly is. I mean, it is the streaming community. YouTube is not a streaming community. YouTube's a bunch of, old YouTubers that used to do static videos that have realized they can't make money off it anymore and are trying to switch from YouTube content creation to streaming. And like, all the corporate media, mega corporations are on YouTube now. And since that's happened, YouTube is now not recommending me or anyone else to you. So Hey, Perfect Dog, thanks for following Twitch, man. Good to see you over here, man. We're over there.
Look at my out on the 4 hour. It is in a massive falling wedge, big support at $12. Way oversold. 1 hour forming bullish divergence. Looking for a reversal and a breakout to the upside soon?
What's up, Jordan, dude? Yeah, MYOV had like that crazy bullish harmonic. I can't remember, it was a butterfly. But yeah, we can look at it real quick. Look at Bitcoin, 92.25, right at that bottom of the range, just hugging it, not bouncing, not showing any kind of buying pressure. Not really the best price action you want to see. And you could, yeah, now you're starting to break it. All right, well, hold on, we'll get over there, dude. But you know how it is. Kind of want to follow this with just some support right below you between 9,200 and 9,000. What's up, Crypto Legend? Good to see you over on Twitch. You know, there it is, the dump, chat. All right, we just bounced off the first support. Yeah, man, these trend lines, it's 9,200 to 9,000, or 9,150 to 9,200 is just support resistance, major. You can look left for that. Yeah, look left. The top, the wick, and the candle close. So you're trying to hold that right now. And now we're at 92.23. Lots of buy orders, it seems, were there. Maybe scalpers. And now the price has propelled right back up, 92.30 and holding. What's up, Taylor, man? Thanks for the follow, bro. What's the point, Fernando, man? What's the point? I don't want them taking 30% of my tips. See, you know, again, like the old content creator YouTubers that have to like switch to streaming, like they're happy to turn on Super Chat, I guess. I don't know, man, but I've been doing streaming long before I never had that amenity of Super Chat. I was not a partner for a long time because I was like having to switch channels and eventually start my own, and that took forever for me to get partnered. Just so happens I got partnered the day I literally started streaming on DLive for the first time ever. It was so suspicious, man. So weird. Logan members, dude. Do I think Twitch algos would be in my favor with YouTube subs? I don't know what that means. You had a 92.27 entry. Well, you're good luck, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Scalping, no coinciding variables, just buying off supports. That's just not my cup of tea, man. IOTA dumping hard. Oh my god, man. Who cares, dude? All right, here we go. Going down to maybe the next support, which is 91.50, and we know right down there at that is the demand line of the uptrend Bitcoin's been in since the 26th of January. You can see it clear as day right here. Soon approaching that. I wonder if there will be any buyers there. It is a demand line, right? So you'd think maybe there'd be some. We don't necessarily know if Super Chat gets me subs because I did turn it off because I did stop growing. Even when I had Super Chat on, and I gave it a long time and thought that might be the case. If I did turn off Super Chat, I'd stop growing, but I stopped growing again long before I turned it off. So I'm like, they're not giving me subs anyway. They're not recommending me to anyone anyway. So why would I give them 30% of my tips when they're providing me nothing except a platform to stream on? Wow, dude. There are competitors that would do that too. So here we are, 91.89. Chat, you scared yet? Don't be scared, man. Remember, if you're breaking this for real, like there's just, why would we not hit a measure move of the rectangle? Because there might just be overwhelming amounts of demand and support right below you, which we know there is. We have it plotted here. 91.50, 9,200. 27 minutes on the 60-minute candle. Plunge protection team. Yeah, I don't think they're on this market, dude. Wow. So many followers on Twitch today and yesterday. It's so crazy, dude. You heard they promote your channel? It doesn't matter though, because again, dude, it doesn't matter. Like if I have like experience with having Super Chat on and they don't grow my channel at all, Why would I turn it back on? There was no jump in subs with Super Chat on. My God, dude. AZ, man, it's actually a lot worse than it actually happened in June. And I've said this before. Hey, Orange Juice, good to see you on Twitch, man. Thanks for making it over there. No, like CCN, I said this yesterday. CCN, once YouTube changed their algos in June of last year, they lost 70% of their traffic and they had to shut down. Phil Ventura, dude, I thought you already followed me on Twitch. What happened, man? I thought we were cool, dude. Am I moving to Twitch? Nah, but I will be doing my Patreon nights on Twitch now. So tomorrow night's stream will be there. And that'll just start being an exclusive thing. Twitch Thursday night. So above the demand line still of the short-term uptrend we've been in for like 3 days. But kind of breaking a range we built. The background, the space noise getting annoying. Is anyone else getting annoyed by the space sound? Alright, I turned it down a little bit. I mean, it's there, but you probably shouldn't be able to hear it as much now. Streaming's not hot anymore, except for kids. I beg to differ, man. So, Demetrius, yeah, dude, Omega Lol. Twitch Thursdays. Monka S, Pogs. Monka W. Squad W. Yeah, that's why, AZ, I'm glad I've never ever relied on making static videos for money. I don't even monetize my streams, right? Even though that could be a way that I get recommended. But again, I'm not doing that because I'm known for like playing good music on my streams. It's copyright. And in order for me to be able to play that music and make the audience happy, I have to demonetize, which has always been the case. And that's like why contributions are, you know, how, you know, that's like been the model for this channel's survival is like, you know, contributions from the community and stuff. What's up, Bob Catline? Bob Catline? Wow, sounds scary. It's like Man Bear Pig, but maybe worse. Hey, Kenny. Yeah, I mean, like, let's see what I can do here. What was the other one I had to look at? I don't know if I... Oh, yeah, MYOB. I'll leave a big one up there. Good utility. Yeah, remember this one, dude? So you're saying something. Let me see what your message was again. Massive falling wedge, big support at 12 bucks on the 4 hour. Way oversold, 60-minute forming bullish divergence. Looking for reversal. Well, triple MACD bullish divergence in the 4 hour. Yeah, you're getting that. You're getting near oversold, sure. Hey, this played out, right? I mean, like, I can't remember exactly where it was, but we knew, like, we were at, I think this was a 50% retrace maybe on the daily. 618, yeah, at the 618. And I think you were showing 4 hour bearish divergence. Yeah, dude. Look at this. Oh my God! Wow. Brilliant. So he's talking about this now, though, right? Why is... Oh, not this crap again, man. I don't know. Sometimes trading debugs out and you have to refresh everything. I can't do that right now. That's not really a wedge, man. That's just more like a channel. I don't think you can call it a wedge. It's not like... It's erroneous touch points. And even from here to here, you've broken out bearishly of it. So I would just go with the channel. Like that. And so the bottom of the channel is kind of at like 11 bucks. You got the 200 moving average down there too. I don't know, man. I think there was that short opportunity was amazing, and look where it went. It's almost at the look from we went from the low point to high point, and a 50% retrace was the target, and you're soon approaching it. But it could always hit that and then run down here to the 618, which is again 10 bucks where the 200 is. So I like the divergence, but remember, man, we like seeing daily divergence, and I get it, man. It was after maybe a breakaway gap, but I've seen breakaway gaps go deeper than 50%. Critical support is really here, man. Okay, this is the critical support, so that lines up perfectly with the idea that we could see lower prices. Yeah, it might on the MACD divergence, it might rally and hit the top of the channel and then dump again. But look left. Wow, what a nice line. That's where I'd be wanting to take my bets if I was gonna bet on MYOV for a long, right? Not where we are now, which is there is no support where we are. No, it's not really. You're just in the middle of nowhere. A little bit of support, but not much. Again, lowest risk down here, 10 to 1038. Hype in the chat for that short idea at the 618 with a bearish divergence on the RSI. Hype. Let's go. So 92.25 on Bitcoin. 60-minute chart. Wheel bearings. What was that, Phil? Space background. Sounds like a failed wheel bearing. Dang, Phil. I don't know what that means. Streaming is really in its genesis. I agree with that. Welcome me trying to be a pioneer with revolutionizing technical analysis in a way that no one else really has. Right? Who's literally ever done this where when I, get tips, you attack my spaceship? And we're working on other things too to make it even more engaging. Very fun, man. I've always loved like technical analysis and trading, dude, but man, I didn't know how much I love like streaming for real, like genuinely. Wow, man. So close. So AMD, real quick. Log scale chart was showing bearish divergence. 4851 is your 2000 all-time highs. Yes, 20 years ago, you actually hit all-time highs recently from that. But you can see we're below that now. We just up-thrusted through it and now selling off, but kind of hammering a little bit. Maybe you get an abandoned baby or something if the macro is good tomorrow. It was kind of mixed today, with like Microsoft up, Facebook down a lot, Tesla up insanely, PayPal down. So not really sure how the macro is going to respond tomorrow. I know something that did happen is the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 and I think Dow Jones, they all filled their gaps today. So you fill your gap and then very well could just sell off tomorrow afterwards. Not sure. But as it stands, you're near the top of a crazy uptrend. Anchor point 1 and 2 and 3 on the top, 1 and 2 on the bottom. You almost hit it. just a little bit higher than you would have. But again, the S&P kind of started it like on Friday. Last Friday was that bearish engulfing candle. Just gap down, gapped up. Now it's gapped down again with a hammer. So that could be a reversal. But you can't say there wasn't even more divergence appeared on the MACD. Didn't even see that. So, you know, bullish in a bullish trend like this, bearish divergence like this may not play out very much. You could sell off like this and just run again, and then it starts over. So yeah, you haven't had a very deep retrace at all, have you? And dude, I mean, the way that you know, the Fed spoke today, Jerome Powell.
I was basing the falling wedge at the second peak at $18, not the actual high at $20. I appreciate your input. It helps a lot.
Yeah, thank you, Paris, man. Well, it's whatever, dude. It's like, I don't know. I like the daily, and I don't think the selling is done. I think you might get a small move to the upside with that divergence in the MACD. But on the small retrace to the upside, it would then sell off again and go to that $10 to $10.30 area, right? BDE cancels. Oh, dude. Thanks for following Twitch. Much love. Pretty simple chart here on Bitcoin. No Fibonacci, no harmonics, nothing like that. Just a rectangle consolidation pattern after a nice impulse up, and you're trying to hold on to old support resistance.
Would you mind taking a look at KOTC? Yeah, please. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Craft Times. What's up, Lonka? Good to see you, dude. Thank you, man. Not so good, huh? Well, I mean, you're at that demand line, dude, right? Yeah, you broke it today, actually. Not good. So this could be the end. And this is where the bear trend could just continue on like a scrub. Let's get some price action tomorrow and the next few days to really see if we can if we can spring. Craft Times. Just disgusting bear trend, right? Awful. Very bad. CEO got, arrested for prostitution, soliciting prostitution, company card or something. Just bad numbers over and over and over. But you've recently broken out of a downtrend that lasted since 2017. And it looked like the composite man was acquiring his position slowly, quietly. He still could be, right? As long as you make a higher low than 2650, you're still making a higher low, right? So you're still showing forms of accumulation even after breaking this. Like 1, 2, that's a demand line, but you just aren't holding on. And today was just sold off, and you ended near the lowest low of the day, and you fell below the 200-day moving average, which is not good either. And you're not oversold yet, so you could get a lot more oversold, but look how you kind of held this right here. 2960.
It's all about that risk-to-reward ratio. Ha ha.
Well, that's true. That's true, Varese, man. No doubt. No doubt. So I'm just saying, like, yeah, you could have low risk areas and you could get in on that to move to the upside. But I'm saying, like, you know how I do it, where it's like, it would take more time. It was like you'd get to a more significant support with better variables, and you might have a better run to the upside with more yields. That's all I'm saying. But thank you, dude, for the threes. And I hear you, man. I understand what you're saying. Okay, still holding. And, like 12 minutes left on the 60-minute. Might get out of here after the 60-minute candle closes. We'll see where it lands. Let me see if I can get this right. Whoa, hold on a sec, man. I'm just readjusted. That's crazy, dude. Okay, I readjusted, and it's like, this is how you can be so off. You really want to make sure you're anchoring completely perfectly, right? 1 and 2. And I was a little off, right? And so you can see you're still actually not below it yet. Wow, man. That's so dumb. But look, a high, a lower high, a lower high. You know what this is, right? This is like a 3 falling peaks pattern, and there's a gap fill. There's a gap fill at 28.49. Very well could see that. Bearish trend, overall bearish trend, 3 falling peaks. Man, that's nasty. I mean, it's kind of scuffed, but still pretty freaking visible if you ask me. 1 peak, 2 peaks, 3 peaks, and then you have 1 valley, 2 valleys. And this is the confirmation line you broke today at 29.92. You broke that. So we'll see if this demand line can hold, but if you don't hold this, I think there's a very, very good chance that Kraft Heinz will see 28.48. That's it, dude. That's literally it. Distribution and a bear trend. Distribution is the previous thing. You had accumulation. Now, are you showing any accumulation? Absolutely not. You're showing distribution with lower lows. That's not a really good thing. Okay, not so much. But I get it, man. We could anchor like this too. We could try to make a pattern out of it, right? Just screwing around here. Oh, look, you broke it anyway. You broke it. Bearishly. Not great, man. Not really great. 92.30 on Bitcoin. It's been wonderful, though, so far. Wonderful year for Bitcoin. What's the increase in value again from the absolute bottom? Oh, it's beautiful, man. I think 40% or something stupid. From the lowest point to the absolute highest point, you're talking about 46% increase in value on Bitcoin in less than 1 month, chat. Less than 1 month. And we've gotten almost all of it. Me and or the patrons and me. Just because, man, the signals, the buying signals were there. It's not like this just was surprising and no one saw it coming. If you hear someone that says that, they clearly have no idea what they're talking about when it comes to charts, okay? They're oblivious. There were so many buying signals on Bitcoin. 46% ago. Dual triangle, what? What's up, James Skinner? Thanks, man. I don't know about it. It's never been about being the best, per se, whatever that means, because that's very subjective, but I appreciate the kind words and all that you think about me, man. Super strong support. I wouldn't necessarily call 9200 super strong support, but it's definitely there. Like, it's the first back test we've seen. All right, well, we broke this. What's up, Willie Nelson Mandela? Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Much love. Yeah, it's the first back test. So, still not, like, weird. I mean, you really don't want to fall below it. Don't want to fall below 9150 and 9200s. And stay above it and rally again. Otherwise, you break this, you could sell off and come all the way down to 89.67, and then you rally from there, and then you might be setting up a Head and Shoulders or some crap. I don't know.
I had very similar analysis. Thank you, brother man. You are truly amazing.
Lone Ka again. Thanks for the 690 contribution. Really appreciate it. Thank you, dude. Yeah, we're just having a hangover day. These are normal, right? We have crazy, pumpy, euphoric days with 1,000+ people watching and all that. Normally the next day is like, meh. Am I getting sick? No, I'm not getting sick at all. Did I say I was getting sick? Or, I mean, I don't sound sick. I sound normal, right? Chat, anyone? Back me up on that. $600 people here, back me up. I don't sound sick, right? Here we go, 92.55. That's pretty decent bounce. 7 minutes to go. Where will it land? Will it? I mean, it looks like it's probably going to close above 9,200, but you just don't know. I don't think it's truly clearly developed on the daily yet, Chris. Now, it could be working on it, and this is why you don't want Bitcoin to start showing weakness now, because if you start showing weakness now, yeah, you very well could be showing bearish divergence. So it's really like, okay, man, we're given this opportunity. Daily is showing positive momentum, so it needs to keep building, and then higher prices need to occur after that. And then 95.50 needs to be broken resoundingly on high volume by market participants. And if that's the case, we could really, really run to higher prices. And in those prices, chat, have been listed for God knows how long now. Seriously, it's been like a month at least since we hit that bottom. You can only get this here first. This was definitely, these were the targets, and these haven't changed. The longer term targets, which was 10,150 and 11,000. It's beautiful. So, right, you have the impulse up, you sell off a little bit, you rally, your 3 white soldiers, beautiful pattern. You have the 38% retrace, finally, the beginning of the golden zone, where you could reverse. Let me get rid of this, sorry. It kind of makes things busy. This is one of the trade setups we had. The inverse head and shoulders played out brilliantly before it sold off. And then we got in here. So we got all this green, and then we got in on this green for patrons. And now it's like, I don't know what's going to happen. You'd think, you zoom out, this is what, right here, we should just keep building positive Momo, and the buyers should continue the frenzy, and we should break 95.50 and eventually see 10,131. That's like the way it should go. That's the way it could go. Remember, the day that closed yesterday was just indecision. The buyers are still in control of this rally. How many subs? Still 22K, Palma? Good question. I don't know. Like 83 subs to go until 22,000. Man, that'd be nice, dude. That freaking, I don't know. I don't even know what I would do if we got that on the stream, but the stream's like been live now for nearly 2 hours, and it's not really much of a pump stream, so no point in really doing a marathon, you know. Ooh, what's up, Technium, dude? The 382 is acting as resistance. Gosh, I hate that. I wish I could get rid of that, where it's like, hey, turn off where it shows the exchange on the ticker. High to low. It sure is, dude. And there's confluence. Look, a 382 and a 382. Yeah, big confluence area. There's also a confluence area up at 13,000 and more confluence up at 16K. So there's multiple confluence areas. We're at one right now. So breaking above this could be extremely important. I mean, I just think you are a vulnerability here of showing some pretty severe levels of bearish divergence if you can't follow through with price action. But the good news is, as it stands now, it's not looking bad yet. It's not like you're selling off tremendously and really showing divergence. Okay, so good eye, Kevin. Yeah, from the all-time high to the low. Yeah, remember we reversed the 618. Shout out Bitcoin, golden retrace. TS or Fibonacci doesn't work in crypto, man. Okay, right. Whatever you say, dude. 618 reversal here, and guess what? From the low to high, a 618 reversal. All right, man. So you get it, dude. 10, 1, 5, 0, and 11. Okay. You laughed when I said 13,000. Yeah, exactly. On the way up, yeah, I was like, that's the golden retrace. Is Twitch thing permanent? What does that mean, Twitch thing? You mean subbing on Twitch? No, it's not permanent. It's a monthly thing. And you can't like auto renew either. You have to manually renew every month. Plan for Sunday, stream as usual. Oh, dude, I don't know, man. I have to figure it out. I go look at the times. What time's the Super Bowl on Sunday, chat? Eastern. I might have to stream early. I really don't want to stream early or late because, like, you know, when I go live, we have an hour until, like, that would be the weekly candle close. And that's so important because it's like, we're talking a break, hook, and go confirmation is happening right now on the weekly. So that's like, I don't want to miss that. Where we get confirmation and we could get price action afterwards. Who knows? Bitcoin 10K or 22K subs. Man, that's close. That's really cutting it close. I would say probably... Oh, dude, I don't know. That's too close. That's like a coin flip. Because I really do think Bitcoin could hit 10K soon. Twitch subs do auto renew, only Twitch Prime subs. Oh, okay. Thanks, Daniel. And I think there's probably a setting too. You can, if that's the case, you can make it auto renew or not. Twitch Prime, dude. Yeah, because I've only subbed to people on Twitch with Prime. I've never used the real one, the tier one. Okay, sorry. That's just my, I mean, like my experience with subbing has been through Twitch Prime. 6:30 Eastern. So 5:30. Really, dude. So they're just like, yeah, dude, we're gonna have a weekly candle close, or we're gonna schedule the Super Bowl, the weekly candle close for Bitcoin. That sucks, dude. No need to call people names. Time for Plan B, right? Keep it positive. If someone's wrong, it still doesn't mean they're an idiot. Be cool, man. So I don't know, man. Like, I'll have to figure something out for how I'll do it, because I do want to watch the game. I'm going for the Chiefs in that one. 10K or 22K? We can do a straw poll, whatever, for fun. Let's go back to the 60-minute that is closed right now. Look on the 8s. What a rejection. Seller, I mean, you know, it's still a lower low. Like the lower, like here's your where traders settled up, and then the next candle traders settled up even lower. So it's not like you're showing positive price action yet just because you bounced. That doesn't mean anything really. I mean, it's great, yeah, there were enough buyers here to keep you propped up, but soon this candle could very well test it again. And it's 92.49.95. All right, here you go. Here's your poll, straw poll. What? Just a quick live stream. Me watching the game. Gonna say what's up. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Bless it 1v. Who knows? So not really the price action you're looking. I mean, yeah, you bounce, but dude, again, it's like. Not that great, man. I don't know what I'm gonna vote on. Vote on that. Easy poll? You think so? I don't know, man. All right, man. I'll give it a little time for people to vote on this. But that's it, man. 2 hours I've been live on the dot. Hit that like button, that bell, that sub if you have enjoyed this coverage today of Bitcoin. You understand where we could go for real. If we really break this range, we could see eventually 9K again. So far the poll. Y'all are saying I'll hit 22K first. Probably. I mean, I think that's probable. All it'll take is like, you know, Bitcoin runs up to 9,400 again. I'll probably get some more, you know, subs there or something. It's a good song. Yeah, Kevin, man, kind of wears on me, time to time, you know. Yeah, Kafur, yeah, that's true. We at 95.50, you're certainly gonna have 22K subs for sure. Like the only way I don't hit 22K before Bitcoin hits 10K is if like tonight or in the next couple of days Bitcoin just literally shoots through everything and just runs straight up to 10K, which I just don't think is going to happen like that. I think there will be ups and downs before that happens. So okay, man. Let's see. So there you go. Not gonna post it again. 44 votes. That's it. So y'all think that I'll get there first? I kind of agree. Just practically speaking, right? I'm not really trying to be arrogant. I'm just saying, like, yeah, what if Bitcoin consolidates for 5 more days? Chances are I'll probably get there. Okay, man. So let's do this. Chat, it's been wonderful. It really has, making the jump to hyperdrive right now.
Bounty hunters. We don't need that scum.
What's up, little mama Nikki? Good to see you. Thanks for being here, but I must bid adieu. Be back, chat. Really appreciate it. Again, likes, love, support, contributions, and everything in between. Till next time. Respect the TA.